has received the TM7A notice of threatened opposition.
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos called him an op.
Yeah, you know that.
In professional language.
But I never beefing people on the op blocks.
What?
They're beefing the bitches man in the world, bro.
You know, like, New Year's resolution was no more music, no more any type of music, just audiobooks, podcasts only.
Oh, right.
Yo, this business thing is not made for everyone.
Word.
Honestly, it's not made because with business, if you flop, there's nothing there in the background to hold you back.
Bro,
Amazing, bro. Come on, man.
You're serious.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
First couple months dry. My friends were telling me to get a part-time job and I was like, this is like I forced myself to actually make some bread. Did that and I was making more than the part-time and what I was making before.
I kind of looked at music and I went, you guys are repetitive. You
Yep.
say the same
Same
thing.
thing.
I've already heard you say that. Meat Mill, I already heard you say 100 times to get my money up.
Yeah.
Let me hear something different. I really do emphasize the whole, yes, starve your distractions, but also feed your focus.
Yeah.
What the hell are you actually trying to...
I think it goes back to what's your why. Because if not, you just go back to the same place again. You'll just relapse. A lot of people do things, they start well and then they relapse because their why wasn't even in place because they haven't fed their focus.
I think that...
Obviously selling sweets and all that kind of stuff. But you man did it different. These man, because you know I sold sweets.
Yeah,
We went to the same school, innit?
Yeah, we went to the same school together.
These man did it different. These man had employees
Oh, raw.
when they were selling.
It's like,
you had
man,
workers.
get their
You had
market.
workers.
Yeah, workers.
Mad.
Foot soldiers.
That's crazy, but
Nah, your thing is serious though, fam. Like, forget about me. Your thing is serious. I've been watching it, fam. Like, I like the way that you guys are going about it. Like, talking about, because I always say, like, it's cool, yeah, making money or doing whatever, but you need to fix yourself mentally, and that's what you guys really focus on.
yeah, man. But yeah, bro, as I said, before everything, I used to be a bet. I used to be at FM. You know what I'm saying? And then the Lord spoke to me last year. Now my whole life just changed, bro. March. Lockdown happened. Yeah.
Listen, everything changed.
But
I always
everything
say it
changed.
was a blessing for, yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's a
Blessing
lot
in
of
disguise though, because
Yeah.
a lot of bad things happen.
yeah. Hey man, let's actually introduce this.
Alright, let's get it.
What's up, Keys and Queens? Hope you guys are all doing well today. My name is Coach Klutze. We're back with a special one today. Special one because it's not just me and my right hand man. We've got someone else today. Introduce yourself.
Big, no, you know what? It's a big bust down Black Bezos.
Right,
That's
you're
what
not-
this is.
Bust down, bro.
Listen, it doesn't matter.
This
You're
is
still
clean,
bust down. The
bro.
personality bust down. You see?
Come on, man. Trust
Not
me.
everyday material things you get.
Yeah, man.
Clean.
But we're
my
here,
name is
man.
Faith Maplehanger.
Mhm.
Some people call me Black Bezos. Some people call me Black Bezos.
Yeah.
And you want me to carry on introducing?
No,
Bro.
the thing is, he said some people call him Black Bezos, but a lot of people call him
Okay,
Black
yeah, a lot
Bezos.
of
Remember that.
Okay, so I'm also known as Black Bezos.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I'm mainly known as Black Bezos actually.
Mhm.
And flipping, what do? I help people.
Yeah.
I help people grow in any area of life.
Yep.
and-
I'm gonna stop you right there.
Yeah.
Do you know why? Because that's why we got you on, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember telling him one story. I'm gonna let you continue as well. I'm telling him one story. Remember that guy that was trading?
Mm.
And then I saw on your story, like he popped up and he said, "Oh, bro, I lost all my money." And you're like, "Damn!" And you gave him some advice. Do you remember what you said?
I said he was telling me stuff like, okay, what did I say? I said to him, bro, come off the trading thing, focus on your mental health.
Bro, that's good. That's
and
real
then
good.
I remember, like a couple months later, you lot must have gone shopping together or something.
Listen. Couple months. Should I tell you the story?
Go on,
Yeah,
go
talk
for
to
it.
us, man.
That brother hit me up, let's say March, bro, April. And one day I'll get that guy on my podcast, but he's a bit low key. He's one of those low key guys. This brother must have hit me up like, yeah, bro, I lost all my parents' money. I'm having deep, dark thoughts. Yeah, this and that. And I'm like, rah. He sent me a long para. I just said short and sweet. Yo, come off the trading thing now. Mental health is more important. This brother came back to me, messaged me 2 months later, and he was like, yo, bro, like, I've made all that money back, this, that, and I've come back. I was like, nice, bro, congratulations, cool. Like, this is great. I posted that again on my story 2 months later. Then, we're now friends now. 3 months later, he's hit me up and he's telling me this guy now makes like 6-figure months off the trading crypto thing.
That's
and then,
hard.
bro, like, we were just out and he must have hit a good day. I think he made like 30 or 40, 50,000 in one trade. That was his best day. I was like, yo, bro, let's go.
Your life's
celebrate.
different, you know? Life's different, fam.
yeah,
People gonna be like, wait, what?
Yeah.
50 bags in one day?
No, one trade,
One
not one
trade.
day, one trade.
Was it a swing or was it like a
It
day
was a
trade?
BTC trade, yeah. It was when BEC was doing quite a mad thing and he took advantage of it. He's very switched on. He knows exactly what he's doing. And flipping, I was like, yo, bro, let's go celebrate. And this guy went all out, bro.
Yeah.
I was just watching, but he's out, fam. Burberry,
Yeah,
Louis,
yeah.
you name it. That
Damn.
was splashing, fam.
But you know what I love about that? It goes to show like things can change so fast in life, man. You can be down and out for 1 second and up and glad the next minute, man. It's not how you start, but how you end. And the thing is that when people are down, yeah, they stay down sometimes. But the fact is, you're there to tell him, bro, get off that. We speak about that all the time, bro. Accountability
That's what's so
partners.
powerful as well. That's what's so powerful. You didn't even directly know this guy, but a short paragraph from you, sentence from you, changed the trajectory of his life.
100%.
That's nuts to me, and that's what actually sparked was a couple of things because you already had your own podcast in it. And your podcast is nuts, by the way. I just want to say, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know, I listen. You know, I get listening.
Yeah, I know you listen. Yeah, I know you
I
listen.
properly listen to those podcasts.
Listen,
it's very, very
My
good,
favorite
bro.
one I'm gonna tell you was that girl. What was her name again?
Was it Kia? I've only had one girl, so Kia.
Yeah, with her in
no,
it.
hard. That was hard.
That was so hard, and I love it because that was the only
Underrated.
female you've had on there,
Yeah.
and it was so hard. And the stuff she went into, stuff I can relate to, obviously selling sweets and all that kind of stuff. But you man did it different. These man, because you know I sold sweets. We went to the same school, innit?
Yeah, we went to the same school together.
These man did it different. These man had employees
Oh, raw.
when they were selling, and I was like, nuts.
Because in my school, what's it called? It would be like half the. You know how things would like split up into like we are split up into 4 houses.
Yeah.
So like 2 houses would be dinner time is 1 hour. 2 houses get the first 30 minutes. The other 2 houses. So basically half the school, half the year is in one half. The other half of the school or year is on the other 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm not active in that other 30 minutes. I got to employ people for that other 30 minutes. And also
I
employ
like
people
that.
in other years.
Yeah.
Like,
So you had
I need to get to their
workers.
market.
You had workers.
Yeah, workers.
Mad.
Foot soldiers.
Runners.
That's crazy, bro. But you know what is, yeah? See how life is, yeah? Seeds start in seed form. Or plants start in seed form. Like that there has now manifested to who you are today, bro.
Word.
All that thinking, that, as you said, bro, same for you too, the sweets, bro. It all starts from that. Little things start going to big things, man. And that's how it all starts, bro. And that's for everyone right now. Don't despise the small beginnings, man. We always talk about this. Like, never despise how you begin, because not how you begin, it's how you go on. You know what I'm saying? That guy who did the trading with, look how he started. Man, look at him now. He's up and glad now. That's all. That's how it all
months, bro.
goes.
That's what's nuts to me. It was months as well.
Yeah, we're talking about in a matter of like 6-7 months. Like he's up,
Whole life
like,
changed.
and not just his life, his family's life.
Yeah.
He's trying to do a renovation for his mom.
Come on.
He's trying to retire his mom. Like he's in the process. He's dripped out. He's dripped out all his family. And it's like he's paid off their debts. And all, you know what I'm saying? Like his mortgage. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's smooth, man.
And it's like
That's a
why-
real flex there. When you can pay off like your parents' mortgage and everything there.
Ultimately, I just wanted to say that like it makes me understand that like it really is all about mentality. It really is all about mentality before you want to do all these things, because everyone wants to make money, or everyone wants to do better at the gym or this that. But honestly, fam, it's a mental game, and it's like just to take it even to a deeper level, it's such a mental game, because even especially with trading, like people, they say it's like 10%. 10% is actually like the actual technicalities of it, but the other 90% of it is actual mentality.
Of course, bro.
discipline,
Of course.
and whatnot like that. And that's why when you go into another level, that's why you know how they say rich people get richer. It's more people who got that kind of mentality just do, because you get to the point where when you're just so good at this one area in life, you're just going to be good at it across the board.
Yeah,
so that's
yeah,
why
yeah.
you see people who are good at gym, go into another area, they're good at money, and they're
Yep,
good
yep.
in relationships, and they're good in that, and they just succeed in every area. Like,
Because
and it's like,
mindset.
it's a mad thing, because it's like you look at this person, you're like, why does everything just work out?
Just
for
work
him?
for them, yeah.
Why? Because he patterned that one area of life, and he just continues to. You look at someone like Will Smith, every area patterned, like all of these guys, like even you see Jeff Bezos, he's rich. You know, I've been seeing him recently. Everyone's been posting him because the guy's got a 30 body as well. You know, if you
Is he
see,
actually?
look at the guy, fam. Look
Show
at him,
me.
fam.
We're gonna have to get into the whole Jeff Bezos thing as well.
Yeah, we'll get onto that later. Look at this brother, fam.
100. when I told his
Killed
brother
him.
that this guy was getting sued by Jeff
Sued by
Bezos,
Jeff
he said,
Bezos.
"Huh?
Brazy, man.
Do you know what I'm saying?"
Brazy.
Show
Look at
me.
this brother. Yeah, he's built. You know, people didn't know he was built like this. Like
Was he actually big?
hench, fam. Look, he's hench, fam.
Flipping heck.
Yeah, and like people are using that excuse.
Fairs.
Yeah, nah, well, that's not even a good picture. Let's see.
But I thought he was gonna be skinny.
You get me? Like you thought, like maybe, like just the fact, it just showed that he focuses on his body a bit. Do you get me? Like
So
the thing is,
important. So
He's
important,
like
man.
in his 50s or something. I don't know. Let me see how old he is. Jeff Bezos 57. Just to quickly finish on that, it's just the fact that like some people are like, oh yeah, I can be fat and I could be fat and rich. Like, oh yeah, biggest. And it's like those are the that's like the just a few people, but it's like really you need to make sure every area of life is patterned. But how did I figure out the name Jeff
Even
Bezos?
before that, how you do something is how you do everything.
Yeah.
That's literally what
What
it
we
boils
always
down
say,
to.
man.
Yeah, what actually led you to pick the
Okay.
name Black Bezos?
I mean, simply because everyone loves asking me this. Like people be like, "Oh, bro, I want to pick a name like you." First, I tell people, bro, just it's not that deep. First of all, it's not that deep, man. And I just picked it like that off the whim. I could have been anything, and I really wouldn't have cared. I could have been, I could have called myself Investing with Faith. I was gonna pick Hedge Fund Hero, whatnot. But I was just simply one day okay, who's the richest person in the world? I want to be like that. His name's Jeff Bezos. At the time, he's the second now, but at the time, Jeff Bezos. Cool then. I'm Black Bezos.
Yeah.
It's that simple. I'm Black. That's it. That's it.
I think it's brazy that he's like suing you now, bro.
Huh?
I think that's brazy that he's actually like talking to you now after you now,
Yeah,
bro.
his lawyers, I've talked to them. Yeah,
Bro, that's
He
crazy.
probably not. You want me to go into it then? Like,
Little bit,
yeah,
small.
Yeah, small, not too much, obviously. You know what I'm saying?
I could do what I want. Don't worry. I could.
Come
do
on.
what-
Oh, say no more.
He's got his own legal team.
Yeah.
The Black Bezos legal team. You see it?
But yeah, no, bro. Yeah, talk to us about that. Like, how did that all happen?
I
Like,
wanted to keep that at the end, but I'll talk it now.
Yeah.
So just flipping, just basically, all it is just you know what a trademark is?
yeah,
Yeah. So basically, the way a trademark works is you've got 3 stages of a trademark. You apply for your trademark at the intellectual property office.
yeah,
And you apply for your trademark at the intellectual property office, and then they kind of look at it and go, all right, cool, is this okay or not? It's like you maybe put swear word in there, you put something bad, like that's just easy step. Like,
yeah.
cool, you do that. Then the second stage is your whatever you're trying to trademark goes on like a directory. It's like it goes out into the world, and like everybody can see this trademark, and then people can decide to maybe oppose that trademark or not. Do you understand what that means?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like, let's say you tried to make a trademark for McDonald's. Let's say they looked at it and went, cool, that's okay. Then you put it on the directory, and then who would oppose that trademark? McDonald's, yeah. So McDonald's would be like, yo, you can't use that because we've got that name, or anybody, Tom Ford, whatever you're trying to do. And then so yeah, it goes on that for, and what's it called? That process takes 2 months. After that 2-month period of your trademark being up on the directory, your trademark is confirmed. That's it. That's yours. Nobody can say anything. The only way that someone can say anything is if they take it to the High Court or they buy it off you. Yeah, that process takes 2 months. Now, in my situation, I applied for my trademark October 22nd. Keep that date in mind. I applied for my trademark October 22nd. And so I didn't think anything of it. I thought I'm good. Like, because it's like...
It's a bit over 2 months ago now.
Yeah.
No. What's it called? What I was gonna say is like nobody. If you type in Black Bezos on Google, nobody else is called Black Bezos.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I'm like, I'm not really stressing. And then time's going by, and then, like I said, keep the October 20th. 2 months would be December. I received the email on October 21st.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
October 21st. I received it from them. Look, I'm gonna show you.
Oh man, so it was another day. You would have been calm,
Yeah,
essentially.
another day, I would have
That
been calm.
is long.
And then I received this email. Look, I'll show you.
Rah.
That's a whole lot of reading.
Yeah, just read the first bit and then just pass it to him, and then I'll show you the other email as well.
Read it out.
Yeah. Following publication of your trademark application, the Intellectual Property Office has received the TM7A notice of threatened opposition.
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos called him an op.
Yeah, you know that.
In
Yeah.
But to be
professional
fair,
language.
but that's kind of cool though, you know.
Yeah.
Man, them are
That's a big
Man,
flex.
man, them are
Who
beefing
else
people-
can flex like that, bro?
Man,
me.
them are beefing people on the op blocks.
What?
You're there beefing the bitches about the world, bro.
You
That's
don't like
different,
that. You
fam.
don't like that.
That's
That's a
different,
whole
man.
different vibe.
It's funny, fam. It's funny, but let me show you the next one. This is how like clock. Obviously, you see that you don't think anything of it.
Yeah. I would.
No, I mean, you wouldn't know who it's from. No, because the thing is, when I saw that, I was like, who's this? Like, the thing is, I wasn't even shook like that because I was like, yo, like, because, you know, another thing, the way trademarks work is like, let's say, let's say, what's it called? You guys have got your brand Purposeled, right?
Yeah.
Let's say now someone tried to do a trademark. I don't know whether you guys, don't say, but I don't know if you, but let's say someone tried to trademark this name before yours.
Yeah.
Nice.
They would not be able to, they would not be able to win because you guys have already built a
someone
brand
built a brand,
of
yeah,
this.
yeah.
You've been doing it. They're just coming along randomly. So obviously I thought to myself, there's nobody in the world who's done this Black Bezos stuff before me because, I'm the only one doing it. So even if they were trying to trademark, I'm like, I know I'm going to win anyway. There's only one person in the world who could oppose it and have something a little more legitimate.
That's crazy, man. He came for you, man.
And it's like the thing, and obviously the reason why is because he's doing like his own things. He's got the Bezos Academy, Bezos Earth Fund. So he's obviously trying to use his name. And this, that. So I see his reasonings with it.
Yeah, of course.
Like that,
Bro, do you know what's crazy? We'll talk about this in the car earlier on. Your name actually has so much value. Like, not your name in particular, but names in general.
Yeah.
Like, your name could be a whole empire. Even yesterday now.
And his God-given name as well, Faith.
Yeah, of course.
It's a
Yeah, Faith.
powerful name.
What's it called? I saw yesterday in the news now how David Beckham's children, one kid got a deal with Puma. And just because of his name there, he's able to get that big deal. But it all comes down to your name. Your name actually holds so much value.
Yeah, holds weight.
You know what I'm saying? It holds weight, man.
That's a big thing that I emphasize.
Yes.
Big that I emphasize to people, and one that I realized, like 48 laws of power, rule 1, protect your name
Protect your name at all costs, man.
Like, name is big. And I was talking about it before, like, there's certain things that I've done that what's the word? I almost had to cut off my own arm, but because my name is more important than my arm, I'd rather cut my own arm off. And what I mean by that is like, when I say something, I'm going to do it. My name is Bond. If I say I'm going to do something for you, it doesn't matter what's going on in the background for me. I'm not going to make any excuses. You know, certain man, oh, you owe them money, they owe you money, and now it's, oh, blah, 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 this, blah, 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 that. You're not going to hear that from me. If I say I'm going to do something for you, I'm going to do. I'm not going to come with any excuse.
100%.
And like, it could be the maddest excuse. Like, you could go, my mum had to pay a hospital for. Like, fair enough. But I'm just saying, for me, because of the way I value myself, if I say I'm going to do something for you, even if the hell's going on behind me, I'm just gonna do it no matter what it's gonna take, because my name means so much for me. And like it's just very important. Other people, they don't deep it as much, and it's like, you do you in it, and it's like, and that's the best way that you can filter through people.
100%.
Just by doing that. Like I might give a task to someone, all right then, cool, you go do this and come back to me. And like most of the time, 90% of the time, I'm actually not expecting people to do it. I don't really think anything of it. It's just, if you're gonna put yourself out there. But listen, those people who do it, they're serious. All right, let's talk about what I do and where I've seen that. For example, I help people make money with the trading cards, right? So
do you want to talk a little bit about that as well?
Let's talk. So, or you can ask questions if you want. But in terms of my relation, just
wait. Matter of fact, I want to get into what actually inspired you to start, because we got where the name comes from, but I just want to know what inspired you to do this whole thing. Like, even just because you got a lot of ventures going on right now. So what actually made you start it all? Like, what was the inspiration for it?
Since saying lockdown's all the thing,
bro. Lockdown changed everything with so many people, bro.
Lockdown gave you time, man.
Yes,
lockdown gave you time.
Yes.
And so lockdown came in 2020 March, and I also let's rewind back a bit. I had a job at the time.
Yeah.
So 2019.
Okay.
September, October, November, I had a job.
Did you go to uni?
Did I go to uni?
Yeah.
Did I go to uni?
No, did you go to uni?
I go to uni.
Oh, you got to okay.
You're gonna say?
Nah, you don't need to. No need.
Say what?
What uni?
Nah.
No.
What's it called?
So you went uni, yeah. So you got uni, had a job.
I'll
at the
tell
same
you guys
time.
obviously after.
Yeah.
Of course, off the record, but what'd you say?
So you went uni, had a job at the same time.
No. At that time I didn't go uni. At that time I went to college.
Oh,
I think it's nuts that you're still going uni and you still got so much going on.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how to even. Honestly.
Damn.
Anyway, honestly, bro. Well, but I'll get onto that teamwork.
Cool.
Fam. You have to have a team. Anyway, in terms of everything, what was I gonna say? What was I talking about?
You were talking about how
2019. So I had a job and whatnot.
Yeah.
We're just going back to mentality, because we want to talk about how I had a job, and I like talking these stories. Like, I was doing McDonald's drive-through, innit? You checking for the camera?
Yeah, just to make sure they were still recording.
Yeah.
Everyone says 30 minutes. Anyway, I was working at McDonald's drive-through, and you know how like you have those earpieces when you do drive-through. I had one AirPod, innit? I only had one AirPod, and it was a fake one as well. And then I just put that one AirPod in my ear, and I just put this over my ear. My New Year's resolution was no more music, no more any type of music, just audiobooks, podcasts only.
Oh, raw.
That's it. So imagine now, when I'm doing my 8-hour night shifts, 10 p.m. to 6 a.m., all I'm playing is just audiobooks, podcasts. I was listening to people like Mars Monroe. He's the one.
Amazing, bro. Come on, man.
You're serious.
Come on, man. Nah, that's my guy, man. Bro, do you know about the book Understanding the Power of a Man? Do you know that book, bro?
Power of a Man.
No, Understanding the Power of a Man.
I haven't read his books, you know.
Oh, bro,
Like
he's
that.
so
I've
good,
got
bro.
one
His
of them.
book is so good, man.
I watched his YouTube things. That's what
He's part of the reason what changed my life, bro.
Amen.
Bro, honestly,
Same.
bro. Honestly, bro.
Honestly, 100%.
He helped me literally change the way I see myself
No.
as a man.
No.
Right.
Big man thing, bro. Like, what the world says how a man is compared to what he says, again from the Bible, bro, it's completely different, man. Completely different, man. Like, a man's meant to be all aggressive, all that stuff there in the world. That what shows you to be a man. For him,
alpha male kind of
all that stuff there. For him, a man is a man who leads, but first it starts with your head, fam. And he told me that. I was like, raw. And that's how it really started for me. That's how my journey started. But yeah, bro, continue, please, man.
Mars Monroe, I always say this. He's not of this world.
Yeah.
He was born somewhere else.
Yeah.
You know when you see certain man in life, you're like, you wasn't born on this earth.
Yeah.
You know this where we were born. You wasn't born.
That's that wisdom, bro.
It's different level.
Different
Mars
level of
Monroe,
wisdom.
all these guys, Gary V, all I was listening to the audio, so I was just listening to my ear, and it was that brainwashing. Imagine 8 hours. I guarantee you, I could bet that like all of us feel we don't have time to listen to 8 hours of a podcast or audiobook every day.
Nah, so you're doing that every single day.
Yeah, because imagine, do you get me?
Oh my
Do you understand
god,
what I'm saying?
no music to you.
I like that.
Do you get me?
That's what I do with working out. I don't listen to music when I'm working
Oh,
out.
no,
that's crazy,
Unless
man.
the last set. When it's the last set, you know you got to put on that serious. I put a paper, man, for that last set. Personally.
Yeah, now pot of paper. He's for gym. Pot of paper.
Oh, yeah.
You don't know,
No, I do know. I said to hear again.
Oh, okay.
I don't really listen to music. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, I'm
Bruh.
not to this day. I'm not really in tune.
To this day, you still don't listen to music like
because of what happened. Because of what happened there, it's like I kind of looked at music and I went, "You guys are repetitive. You
Yep.
say the same
Same
thing.
thing.
I've already heard you say that. Meat Mill. I already heard you say 100 times to get my money up.
Yeah.
Let me hear something different. Like
Yeah.
I heard you 100 times. All right. Like
But you know what you were doing? Everyone says mindset. You were setting your mind.
yeah.
You were actually
Yeah,
setting
man.
your mind in the way that it should be set, innit?
Yeah.
Like you were tuning into the right things because if you turn into what you tune into, like
yeah,
at the end of the day.
I think
The
that's
thing
so
is though,
crazy,
the
man.
thing is though, I've been done reading books and listening to podcasts for years now.
Yeah.
I say it was 17 was the age where I really clicked on.
Okay,
Seven-
quite
I always
early
say to
then.
myself, 17.
Yeah.
That was the age where you know. I think we all have that time.
Yeah, yeah.
Clicked on. I know you was talking
Yeah,
about
100%, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, 100%,
I had that
man.
17 was when I was like, yeah. I've always been serious since quite young. Like I was saying, I've been selling sweets. I was selling pencil sharpeners and stuff like that in primary school.
Oh, rare.
Yeah, cleaning cars in primary school.
What?
Fixing bikes in primary school.
Say
Making money.
swear.
But what
Yeah,
I say, bro? What I say, bro? Everything starts in seed form, bro.
Word.
Everything you do starts in seed form. Like the man you are today didn't start from just. You didn't just get that out of the blue. It came from you
or from
start from the
lockdown.
start.
It was from
Yeah,
before
it
that.
came from beforehand, man. I think people want to just rush so much to get to the end point. We talked about this before, bro. Patience.
Bro, people love to rush. Like obviously in 1 year things have like exponentially done for me. But trust me and believe me. If you ask me 1 year ago plus, when things were as they are, I had the same mentality, and I was honestly looking like maybe 5, 10 years. I had a 10-year plan ready. Like I was like, yeah, 10 years. I know where I'm gonna be exactly. I follow these steps. Cool. Obviously, it happened in a year. Great. It happened earlier. You know, that's usually what you end up finding, that like you make these long-term plans and it actually ends up happening soon.
100%,
Even
bro.
Elon Musk said a quote. He said that take your 10-year plans and try and do everything in 6 months' time and see what happens.
Because
And
you'll
that's-
be further.
yeah, you'll move further because you make mistakes faster. That's what it's really about. You make mistakes faster and you learn
Click
faster
'em.
like that.
Yeah, man.
Do you
Click
get
me,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
man.
Like,
Click 'em.
I make a lot of mistakes, like
Word.
lot of
Bro,
L's, fam.
what's the
Like,
biggest one you've made so far, which you've been like, raw? That's really taught me and took me to the next level now. In terms of
the biggest one was probably something when so you see how like I have my ventures under my name.
Yeah.
I was a part of someone else's venture.
Yeah.
So like in so let's go because it's a whole story. So let's go. 2019, yeah, McDonald's stuff, mindset, and then lockdown happens, and then that's when I just started, because you guys how I started. That's when I just started researching. I'm looking everything. I was just
Like drop shipping, everything.
Yeah. So dropshipping, been doing that, but I was looking at more
Okay.
stocks at that time.
Okay,
Stocks.
yeah.
Also was reading the books, the mindset, Bible course,
Come
and
on,
all
man.
of these things, and I was just on job. And whatnot, and then September is when I started like posting on Snapchat and whatnot.
Yeah,
and I was
yeah.
what happened was, it was a point like this. For like from January all the way to September. It was just 9 months of me just consuming information. And I remember when I was telling you, like with Meat Mills, like I've seen you put the same post of you can change your life in 6 months already. It was annoying me at this point. It was like, it's all in my head. My head's gonna explode.
Yeah.
I've seen this motivational stuff, and it was at a point where I think I've consumed too much information. I now need to produce
Action.
You get me? It's time for yeah. Honestly, so I was just doing little bits. I had a little private. Look, let me show you. I had a little private Instagram account.
Oh,
and
wow.
I was just like posting little motivational stuff for just and I was just only allowing like a few of my friends. Like I wasn't doing the most with it. Yeah, like look, I'll show you. Like, you know, like I was just doing little posts like that, like read what I put in the caption and just writing stuff. Only allow like 5 of my friends. I was like, oh, I gotta keep.
Yeah, keep it close, man.
accountable.
Yeah.
What I find interesting about this is
see
you're
it,
following like 200 and something people.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have 0 followers on that account, obviously before you.
Oh
had
no,
the friends and
because
that.
I've just switched it up.
Oh,
But
fair
before-
enough. But still,
Yeah,
you were literally tunneling your vision, innit?
Yeah.
That tunnel vision.
Yeah. Before it had it had about 200-300 of me just following people that I'm messing with, and I only allowed about 10 of my friends to be following me.
That's
Do you get
good.
me?
That's the
Yeah.
same
I
thing I
love
do in
this,
my
man.
Twitter, man. Instagram's
I
difficult
love
though,
this,
because you
bro.
can get distracted, like explore page and stuff like that. But
yeah.
Twitter,
Yeah.
you can literally. What I like
Oh, I
about
love
Twitter,
Twitter, yeah.
you can actually say, right, I want to. Even that ZK guy,
Yeah.
I follow him on Twitter. Like,
Yeah.
there's bare people there, and you only see their stuff,
Yeah.
and you can literally turn into what you tune into, innit?
Bro, I just want to say something real quick,
Go on.
yeah. I'm just going through right now, yeah. One thing which I really, really love, yeah, is this quote here. When writing the story of your life, don't let anyone else hold the pen.
Yeah.
I think that is so important, because you know what it is, yeah? If you don't move right in your life, you'll move to someone else's life. Like it's so easy for someone just to put you into their lifestyle. Like, this is what I want for my life. I put you into it for myself.
If you're not writing your own story with your pen,
Somebody
else is.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah.
That's freestyle at that point. Someone else is freestyling your life.
100%.
But that's why one of my favorite scriptures in the Bible, Habakkuk 2:2, write your plans down so the passerby can see. Write your plans down. That's why we're so big about writing your goals down. Because if you don't write your goals down, bro, I promise you, someone else has, and they'll put you into their life.
Do you know, I would take it even to another level.
Talk
I actually
to
don't
us.
even write goals, you know.
Oh, okay.
Bro, for me, it's at a point where I believe yes, of course, you should have deadlines and say, yo, at this point, do this to pressure yourself.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you really want to achieve, it has to become a way of life. Like,
Yeah. 100%.
Processes. That's what he's talking about. Processes.
Because, like, cool, you can write. For me, a lot of things I struggle with. Pray every day, read the Bible. Cool, but honestly, it has to become
A lifestyle.
A lifestyle.
Yeah, 100%,
a lifestyle
bro.
Where in your head you're like, yo, this is non-negotiable. It has
Yeah.
to become like brushing your teeth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like eating. Like that's
Yeah.
one thing that really baffles me. Is like what I realize the mind is really, you have to learn how to like kind of almost trick your mind. Because
Yeah.
I always say, a lot of people say they've got no motivation like to do something. But like, if your mum was in hospital or God forbid something happened to your mum and someone said to you, do this or your mum's gonna die,
You'll do it. You'll do it.
Question.
Of
So,
course.
ever since I've thought about that, I was like, I have to tap into what's happening in the brain. You have to tap into that, you know.
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
Let me tag in, bro. See WWE. Let me tag you in, bro. What do you always say? What is your why? Like the thing, if you have a why in place, then you know, okay, cool. That's why I'm gonna do it. Because if you have no why, of course you have no motivation, bro. Like for me, for example, in the gym, I go to the gym because I like to look after myself. That is my why. It's good for my mindset. I read my Bible.
And your why has to break every single excuse you have as well.
Exactly,
That's the key
bro.
thing.
Exactly.
Because you'll be there like you say, okay, go gym, but then you're thinking, it's raining outside. That'll be your first excuse.
Yeah.
And then you need to have something that will
Deeper
be
than that.
stronger than
Deeper
that.
than that, bro.
And have you read Atomic Habits?
I've read
Talk about
it
today, fam.
Yeah,
Let's talk
Bad
about
Boy
today,
book,
fam.
and Atomic Habits talks on that, where he goes, the way the brain really works with the way life is, it really is just, you have like one side, you have like votes for yes and votes for no.
Yeah.
And all it is you need to have more votes for yes than no in order for you to do something.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
that
yeah.
simple. It's that simple. So
Yeah.
it's like with the gym thing, a lot of people say that's because you see it's raining outside. That's one vote for no. But then you've got nothing to counteract that. You're just like, raining. All right, I'm done. You get me? Yeah.
That's why, bro, I always say it has to be bigger than you. The purpose in life has to be bigger than you. Because if it's only you, then of course when the rain comes, you're gonna stop. When it rains, it pours.
That's the same with life.
Woo.
When the
No, but no, jokes aside though, yeah. If your purpose isn't bigger than just a feeling, then of course you do it. But bro, feelings are feelings. They come and go like the wind.
Yeah.
Your purpose has to be bigger than that. So you're like, all right, cool. This is what I'm focused on. This is what I'm gonna do, regardless of what's going on externally. At least back to what you said earlier on, bro, about excuses. Like, there's so many excuses you can make in life, yeah. But once you know what you want, that's it, bro.
Fam, in this life, I just know that I reach a point in my life where, and it might sound bad, and that's why, like, it even gets to the point, like, the higher and higher you go, like, people, like, basically what I'm just trying to say is that I have no excuses in my life. Like,
Yeah.
I aim to have no excuses and take responsibility for
everything.
everything.
Yeah.
Even if it is your fault, bro. You did me wrong completely. Bro, I'm still gonna be like, that's my fault. Bro, do you know what I'm saying? Like, other people, they can't reach that, and other people don't like hearing that. Like, when I start talking, you can't talk about that with everyone. Trust me, you can't talk about that with everyone. Because you can't, because when, let's say, you know, you got into a car crash and someone else hit your car, and, you know, other people are like, no, it was his fault. I'll be like, nah, it was my fault. I shouldn't have been there. Like, that's how deep I take it. That's me. Like, even if like,
I'll be right. I take it deep. I don't take it that deep.
yeah, I take it deep. Yeah, everything's my, like, to a certain degree.
But bro, that could be quite troublesome though on your own self, bro.
Huh?
That could be quite troublesome on yourself. Like, everything is your fault. How does that work for your psyche, bro?
The thing is, of course, I know at a certain degree, yeah, something, but it's like, it just makes me switch on. I don't know. That's just me.
Okay.
I take it that deep. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
That's why I say I can't have it with everyone, because I take it that deep.
Yeah.
Everything is my fault. I take full responsibility for everything. I aim anyway. Obviously,
Yeah.
sometimes I am complaining like, yo, why did you do that? Why did you do that way? But then let's say most of the time, because I work with people and my team, and then sometimes I'll be like, okay, why did this person do it like that? And I'm like, you know what? That's because I didn't teach them. That's because I didn't tell them it.
I've
and
run
stuff
into
like
that multiple
and
times.
it's like, and also going back to name, I have to also deep that most of the time people are doing things for me, but it's under my name. If they've messed up, but it was under my name, my fault again. I really don't care. It's my fault.
Yeah, I hear
and I
that.
don't make any excuses. Like, I
hear
didn't
that.
teach them. Yeah. You was going back to my biggest L.
Yeah.
Wait, let's go 2020 now.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yes, yeah.
2021. Start of 2021. By the way, I was just small time. Oh yeah, going back to like consuming a lot of information. Then I said I need to start producing. So I'm producing. I'm doing that thing on Instagram. I'm producing, and I'm producing on Instagram. Then I started doing Snapchat because Snapchat's where I'm biggest. So I'm just posting on Snapchat. I'm posting on Snapchat, and my audience was small and whatnot. Produce, and then my audience is small. People are messing with what I'm saying. They were just mostly my friends and stuff and they were messing with it. And my whole thing was like, it started with stocks. I was like, yo. I was looking at like what makes rich people the richest, and I'm always hearing, oh, they did stocks, S&P 500, and all of this like that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, wait, yo. People need to know about this. Like, I'm learning about, oh, yeah, trading cards. Like, yo, you can buy this and sell it. Or you can buy this sneaker and then resell it. Like, this is crazy to me. Like, why don't people know this? Like, I need to tell people. I was uninterested in making any monetary gain. I was uninterested in anybody giving anything back to me. I was like, guys, you need to know about this. Like, this is crazy. Like, yo, like, biggest one for me, I was saying is like, guys, it's crazy that Louis Vuitton has their own stock where you can put money in Louis Vuitton
so
and in
LMVH or something like that?
LVMH, where you could put money in LVMH this last year, and then the year after the price has gone up, but you're buying Louis Vuitton, and then it's a depreciating asset.
Crazy, it's crazy.
And I'm like, yo, why don't people know about this? Like, so that's where it kind of started for me. You was going to how it started. That's how it kind of started for me. Where I'm like, yo, people have got to know. Like, it's just in me. Like, people have got to know about all these stuff. Like, I don't get why people don't know. I'm just obsessed about it. And then when people are like, oh, you told me this, like, it gives me more motivation. Like, didn't know this. So like, cool. And then now going on to my biggest L. So I got noticed. Someone was like, someone came to me and they were like in like January, like, yo, I want to start something. Like, I see what you're doing. I kind of want to do the same thing too.
Okay.
I do Forex. He's like, I see what you're doing with the stocks and other side hustles. Let's create something. Let's create a community. And that community was called Anti-9-to-5 Society. I actually figured out the name. Yeah. And he was like, yo, let's create.
Wait, are you anti-9-to-5?
Huh?
Are you anti-9-to-5?
No. I always tell people,
Okay.
first thing when people ask me, yo, it's a cool name. The name was just cool.
Yeah.
It's
No, but-
easy just to grab people in.
Do you know what's funny
Yeah.
about you and your private stories? The funniest thing this guy ever did was he said, who wants to learn how to make money? What did you say? You were like,
I said, how to make money from doing nothing.
he said how to make money from doing nothing. And he made it, join his private story if you want to find out. Man made a private story that said, get a job.
Yeah.
Bro, I laughed, I laughed so hard. That was serious. But it's true though.
Yeah, it's true.
It's true. You have to just get a job if you want to build up that
Start
capital.
somewhere, man.
When someone comes to me and they goes, oh, bro, I got no money. What should I do? Put me on your side hustles. Bro, I'm begging you. I said, go get a job, bro.
Yeah.
Go get a job because I did that. And everyone else I know who's did that too.
You have to start somewhere,
Get me?
bro.
You have to start somewhere,
bro.
And getting a job is by far lowest risk, highest reward, bro. It's secure. There it is. You get paid.
Yep.
You just go there, get to work, do it, get paid, go home. That's it. Then with that money,
They start
invest in your
something.
side
Yeah,
hustle.
100%.
And the key thing is that people do not understand is that, look, these side hustles are great, but you can lose money. There's such a high risk. Not such a high risk, but there's a much high risk in a job.
Yeah,
and when you have
yeah.
that job there on the side, you know that,
Security.
cool, I missed out this month, but I know next month I'm getting my paycheck and I
Yeah.
can restart again.
Right.
And it also helps with the psyche. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's like, oh, yeah, cool. That means I'm not going to flop.
Yeah.
Yo, this business thing is not made for everyone.
Word.
Honestly, it's not made because with business, if you flop, there's nothing there in the background
Word.
to hold you back.
Bro,
when
same
you're
for-
finito, it's finito.
Listen, Rob's looking at, because he knows, innit? Like,
Yeah,
first couple
fam.
months, like, I was doing an apprenticeship, innit? First couple months after I did that, I was like, matter of fact, even when I was finishing my apprenticeship, I was like, okay, I know what I want to do. I'm going to build up a digital marketing agency. First couple months, dry, bro. Do you see it?
Yeah.
And a lot of people say, all right, cool, back to the grind, innit? Back to the job. But for me, I know what I'm like, innit?
Yeah.
And I know when I'm in a job, that's them golden handcuffs. And it's difficult for me to say, right, cool, I've got this comfortable pay, but let me go do something else. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I know myself. So I'm like,
Yeah.
the only pressure I can give myself right now, my made pressure is literally to say, right, you're not getting a job, you're going to do this thing. And I did it. And matter of fact, even at the time, my friends were telling me to get a part-time job. And I was like, am I really going to do this now? But I made myself actually get on, because this is a whole different side of it as well. This is like, I forced myself to actually make some bread. And I just did that, and I was making more than the part-time and what I was making before.
Come
Do
on
you know
now.
what I'm saying? Because I just stuck to my guns, and I stuck to the business plan, and they were just going to continue going.
I love stuff like that, what you're saying, and I also do it. Sometimes in life, you just have to put yourself in this difficult position
Word.
where, like, you kind of have to...
Pressure makes diamonds.
Pressure makes flipping
you know,
diamonds,
what's
bro.
his name?
Yeah,
You
man.
know, it's not Inky Johnson. You know that guy? What's his name?
What is it? Bumpy
E.T.
Johnson?
the hip hop preacher.
Yeah,
where he's
yeah,
like-
yeah,
He talked
yeah.
about that one story. I don't know if you know it, where some guy was saying, "Oh, I want to be motivated," and he kind of put him into the water. You know that one? And he said, "If
Oh no, this one.
oh, you don't know this
Chat
one."
to me. Chat to
So
me.
he said something like, "This is probably his biggest story." Where the quote is, he said he said to someone, "Oh, what? You know how people message like, oh, bro, I want to be like you." He's like, "All right, cool. Meet me here at 6 a.m."
Yeah.
I was there at 6 a.m. He said, "Cool." And he's like, "Teach me what you do." And what's his name? You know who E.T. the hip hop?
Yeah.
And what he did was he said, "Follow me into the water." He went into the sea, like, "Follow me." And he said he came and he went, "All right, come even closer." Then I'm going more deeper. And then the brother, E.T., grabbed him, stuck him under the water, and started making him drown.
What?
And then yeah, so obviously the guy's like, yo.
Of course.
And then yeah, of course. And he brought him back up. And the guy's like, "Yo, why did you do that to me?" And he goes, "What was the one thing that you was thinking about while you was in that water?" He goes, what would it be?
Living.
Yeah,
Surviving.
Air. And he goes,
Oh, air, right.
yeah, or whatever you want to say, surviving,
survive
air.
yeah.
And he goes, when you want to...
I know. Yeah, I remember.
He
Yeah.
says, when you want to...
When you want to win so much.
When you want something... When you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, that's when you'll be successful.
Yeah.
What was you talking about though before? How I got to that point? Oh yeah, because we're talking about what you were saying about digital marketing.
Yes,
where, like,
yes.
sometimes, yeah, you have to throw yourself in a deep end, and then it's like the only thing you're thinking about is survival.
Yeah.
And it's like, and that's when it links to that
The quote from
by
E.T.
E.T.
Yeah.
When you want to succeed as much as you want to breathe, that's when you'll be successful.
Yeah.
So that's what it links down to, and it's key. Yeah, sometimes in life you just have to throw yourself in the deep end in order to get stuff done. Where you're like, and it's like that's why I say that quote, like, feed your focus, starve your distractions.
We're gonna talk
Like,
about
it's-
that.
it's-
We're gonna talk about that.
it's-
We're gonna talk
it's-
about
it's-
that.
It's serious because
Yeah.
it's serious. Like, it's so key that you have that tunnel vision, because it's like you starve your distractions. You remove it. Like, you know how we can go. Yeah, like we talk about with the gym, with the rain. It's like when you remove so many distractions from your life, it's like you get to this point where you're like there's actually, like, let's say you was wanting to have a healthy diet, and it's like some people is like, or you wanted to have a healthy diet, you wanted to fast, and it's like it's much easier to just fill your fridge up with healthy things than to have to battle the whole. You know, people love to talk about. People think that, like, in what I've read anyway, people think that successful people have willpower. No. Everybody's willpower is pretty much the same. Actually, everybody's willpower, is actually pretty much the same. It's creating those systems in place, and that's what I talk about. Like, it has to become a lifestyle. Creating those systems in place where, like, you wake up in the morning and there is actually nothing else I can do apart from just drink water. One big thing for me is I'm just sticking to drinking water. And it's like, yo, you know, it was at that vending machine there. I saw all those drinks. Honestly, bro, I wanted one. I was like, yo, because they had some new drinks there, you know.
They got flavors.
They got flavors.
They got flavors
But
there.
at my office and at home, just water bottles. There's nothing else. You can't tempt me. It's not possible.
Bro, do you
Because
know
at
what?
my office at home, I've only got water bottles. It's like, I want water. That's it. I can't do anything
Wow.
else. Yeah. I can't,
But you know what I love about that? Yeah, when it comes to like willpower and all that stuff, there, as you said, I actually believe the same thing too. I believe everyone has the same level of willpower, but it's about taking away the distractions. Me personally, as I said, I'm a man of God now. I've changed my whole life around now. Beforehand, for me, one thing what I struggled with was just like temptation, all that stuff there. And what I actually did now, rather than being in that environments, I removed myself from those places, which is why
someone
can't
told
even
me this
get
quote.
tempted.
Someone said to me just recently,
Mhm.
you'll never see a monk in a strip club.
you know what I'm saying. But that's why I said
Doing there.
we'll talk about earlier on, bro. That's why I don't really go clubbing anymore now.
Yeah.
'Cause it's not really there for me. It's not nothing there for me really anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like the music, I go boogie with my man them. Come on, go boogie with Jono.
I'll go big on my own. You know when people
know what I'm
say to me, yeah, come here, man, you're boring, man. I'll do it by myself, man.
Yeah,
I don't
bro.
care, man. You get me? Like, you're not gonna see me there.
Like
man.
everyone, I genuinely do believe everyone has the same level of willpower. But it's about how do you distract yourself, or how do you move temptations from your life? Because the difference between, as I said beforehand, bro, the difference between the winners and the losers isn't anything other than the fact that they've been able to distract themselves from distractions and move away to things which actually help them. That's all it's about, bro. We're all the same.
And just to jump on your thing,
Yeah.
cool. As we said, remove the temptation, so starve your distractions. But then you need to know what you're gonna replace that time.
Yeah,
with.
yeah.
Because
yeah,
that's
talk
a
about that.
big thing. That's a lot where a lot of people flop because they remove something, like mostly with people who do drugs. Like, yeah, you might take away that drug, or people who maybe porn, they take away that, but then they're just gonna fill it up with something else, and that's just wasting as much time. Some people you see them, they come off the drugs, but then they're going to gambling. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Replacing the addiction.
So that's why I really do emphasize the whole starve your distractions, but also feed your focus.
Yeah.
What the hell are you actually trying to feed into?
I think it goes back to what's your why.
Yeah.
And okay, cool. You starve your distraction. Cool, that's great. Now you fed your
Two
focus.
sides. Yeah.
But what's the why for that then? Because if not, you just go back to the same place again. You'll just relapse. A lot of people do things, they start well and then they relapse because the why wasn't even in place because they haven't fed their focus.
I link that why to feed your
Yeah, bro.
There's two sides to it.
100%, bro.
There's two sides to it. It's a two sides to it. But I was just going on about, oh yeah, you asked me my biggest L.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
going on to it. As I said, I was with that brother, and we created this thing, anti-9-to-5 society, a community.
Yes,
where
yes,
you
yes.
can learn about Forex, stocks, the crypto, all of these things. And we're here. We were doing everything, even a bit of motivation. We're having book club, everything. It was one community. It was like a closed off community.
Nice.
To enter, you have to pay. Like, do you get me?
Nice.
And bro, great, man, great. Like, I was putting people on. I was doing the same thing that I was doing before, just putting people on. I'm so obsessed about, like, yo, guys, like, you need to learn the, like, book club. Get in it. Books help me.
Love that.
Get in it. Stocks, get in it. Helps me make money.
Austin's
Get
making a
in
book
it.
club as well.
Yeah.
Trading, whatever it might need to be. Yeah, Austin. Yeah, shout out Austin.
Shout
Big
out
up
Austin, man.
Yeah, because, okay, I was going to ask you, the biggest L was anti-9-to-5, the whole thing is shut off. That's the biggest L, because things...
Oh, raw.
Yeah.
Why is that?
For-
Matter of fact, he was building it up as well, so things just dead.
Bro. The thing was going, like, bro, I thought that was actually giving me my full-time thing. I thought maybe sitting here, you would have been sitting here and I'd be like, yeah, I'm the owner. And like, that was my thing.
Oh, yeah.
Because of reasons out of my control, even though actually now, the way I am now, I take
I'm about to say.
Even though, but honestly, if you know the situation,
Yeah.
there were the reasons out of my control. But if I look back, let's say if you put me in that position now,
There's things you
there's
could have
certain
done.
things I would have done
Yeah.
that
Differently.
that-
Hindsight 2020, bro.
Yeah.
Hindsight 2020, bro.
But yeah, honestly though, for reasons really were out of my control, the thing shut down because of the brother that I was working with. But yeah, it taught me a lot about business. It taught me a lot about, like,
Partnership.
yeah, partnership. It taught me a lot about like you kind of need your eyes everywhere. Like, you need to know how every single part of the vehicle is moving, so to speak. Like, you need to know, like, you can't just be sometimes tunnel vision. Like, you need tunnel vision, yes, but you also need to have a broader perspective of how things are going on.
That's why people have a board of directors, isn't it?
Yeah.
Different aspects of the business.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Like it's important. Like, I believe just generally in a business, that's the reason why you have like what can I say? Like, generally in any business, let's say a hospital, if you treat that as a business, you need your specialists, surgeons who are helping with this and that and that. But it's like, the doctor himself, if someone has a job, he knows he's just getting his paycheck every single week. But he has to know that, there's somebody behind that who has to collect the payments and the accounting and taxes and the building. Do you know, like, there's loads of things that happen in the background that you also need to take care of. That's a big thing about business. Like, a lot of people like to see the fancy stuff of it. Like, make money. Like, the money's nice and like you get to do what you get to do. You get to enjoy what you. But people don't understand that. Bookkeeping, finances.
Finances,
there's a lot of like, even things like my trademark. That's also taught me that there's a lot of things that can absolutely kill you, man. Kill you if you don't keep it on track. Like, that's the hard. And those things will take up more of your time than what. I was just reading the book along the way. I don't know if you ever heard of the E-Myth Revisited.
Yeah. Oh no, I've heard of the E-Myth, but not the revisited one.
E-Myth by Michael Gerber, and how he talks about, like, a lot of people like to get into business because they feel like, oh, they're at a job and they're enjoying this job and they're like, oh yeah, I can do this better than my boss. Let me go start a business. They end up going to start a business and realize they don't even get to do what they're enjoying. That's why I say, like, no, I'm not against no 9-to-5s, no way. Because a 9-to-5, honestly, if you gave me my idea, you know what, I've always, honestly, like, let's say my idea would be like, you told me, yo, you could be CEO of Amazon. I'd be like, yes, fam. Like,
You'd
yes.
want that?
Yeah. I'd be on to being a
Really?
yeah, a
Big
CEO
Jeffo.
of anything. That's what I've been dreaming of since I was
Even the
young.
workload.
Huh?
Even the workload.
That's what I love, man. That's me.
Yeah,
that's
because you do bad things.
That's
You're
me.
just
Do you get
everywhere.
me? That's me. That's what I like, innit? So, like, that's my dream. Like, if you told me, or I better not mess with that, but if you told me, yo, like, you could have your dream job, doing what I'm doing now, and removing all those other parts that I don't like, why wouldn't I say no?
Yeah.
Because I don't like dealing with all this other stuff. It's a headache, fam.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Imagine, oh, great, somebody else can handle that trademark stuff. Great, but yeah, man, if you gave me my dream, I'd be like, yeah, man, I'll do that. But obviously, I'm in a position where I'm gonna have to end up creating my own dream.
Yeah.
That's the journey I'm on. I'm only at the beginning, man. That's one thing I emphasize.
Word.
Like, cool, had something, but like, yo, I'm only at the beginning, man. Like, but
No, we
yeah,
love
it's
that
fun,
though, man.
That's
You know what's
fun.
crazy though? Like, all these companies which have been there for 100, 200 years, they've been through the whole same thing that we're going through right now. We'll talk about this the other day. Like, your business, like, you're going through so many things which they've been through so many years ahead. But it's all right though, because everyone has to start somewhere.
Word.
They started 200 years ago. That's cool. But you know what it is, yeah? I feel like these days businesses are just so, like, working for yourself and being your own business person is so glamorized. But I think this conversation here so far, it's very popular. But this conversation here kind of told you, like, no, there's other parts to it too, which you don't actually see. And I feel people, like, they hate their job, or they feel, as you said, they can do it better than their boss. They're like, let me do it myself. But really and truly, there's a lot more to it than what meets the eye. So the moral of the story I'm going to say here is, like, all the glitter ain't gold, man. all the glitter ain't gold, bro. Because
even sorry,
no, you go, bro.
even in those times where it's like, because you know, as I know, when it comes to business, there are going to be times when it's difficult.
Yeah.
So in those times, how do you still stay inspired and keep pushing?
I would say like now I'm at a point where I can't lie to you. And by the way, I've had failed businesses. Like I've had maybe like 4 or 5 failed businesses. Yeah, I've had better. I've done all sorts of types of stuff.
I think I had 2.
Yeah, I did that's pencil sharpening stuff that got locked off in primary school. That was my first time.
I said primary school. Who locked it off?
Yeah,
Did they take off all your pencils?
The teachers were like, you're not supposed to be doing that.
Them man are hating, bro.
8 years old. Imagine that, you know. I'm like, I'm not thinking I'm the wiser fam, but yeah. They're like, not supposed
So
to
you
be
thought it was calm?
Bro, you know what I was doing? In our school, yeah, you had your, you had to bring your own stationery.
Right.
And if you asked the teacher for stationery, you got a warning. 3 warnings,
If you
get
asked
a
them?
red. Yeah, if you asked them. So if you say, I forgot my pencil, you get a warning.
Long day.
Yeah, so 3 warnings, detention. So
That's
what
clever.
I did was,
That's
I
a
said,
supply and demand.
yeah.
Yeah,
So what
clever.
I did was, I was like, cool, I'm that go-to guy where if you forgot your pencil, sharpener, you can go pay it to me, and then I got it for you. And that's it. So you would avoid getting detention and stuff like that. So that's what I did. And obviously, one time I was just there walking after school, and the guy was like, oh yeah, can you supply me for tomorrow? And then I was selling him, and then the teacher was like, what are you guys doing? Yeah, I'm selling it. I didn't think none. I'm 8 years old, man.
Yeah.
Imagine, like,
How much you selling it for?
Man
like
snitched on
20p,
himself.
you know, and stuff.
Big pop. Like, back then, that's
Man
million. That's
snitched on
millions, you know.
himself. Man
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
yeah, cool, yeah, I'm
'Cause
selling it.
Yeah, of course I didn't know. Yeah, and then it was like,
None
you're
the
not supposed to
wiser.
do- Yeah, and
Yeah.
I was like, what do you mean, like, yo? Yeah, that's the first thing got locked off. And I've done, that's primary school. I remember I was doing like washing cars, bro. I remember I must have spent maybe like walking up and down the whole day, fam. My whole neighborhood, bro, asking, knocking on everybody's door, can I wash your car? Every single person said no, fam. It was so sad, fam. Yeah,
That's good though.
Yeah,
Oh
That's
my
good because you're
gosh.
learning from early. You're not always gonna get a yes, and it might even be the 100th person that says yes.
Yeah. No one said no, and I'm that type of person. Like, yo, like even when I was doing like e-commerce, I'm that type of person. Like, yo, I'm gonna send messages to every single person until someone says yes, and I get very, very frustrated when it doesn't happen. Like, I'm that kind of guy. Like, yo, I'm gonna make YouTube videos. I'm gonna do something all day, every day until it bangs. I don't care how long it's gonna take me.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
And like, that one frustrated me, fam, to that day. Now I'm at a point where I can't lie to you. Nothing can really surprise me. And if something does like this trademark stuff, I'm gonna be like, oh, like honestly.
So how did you deal with that then? So you're getting this
excited.
email now. You got excited.
Yeah,
No. First time you saw the email, you got excited when it said, what did it even say? Like on the header. Was it
Obviously,
something- something like
no. When I
lawsuit or
when I
something?
first saw it, I was like, oh, what's this? Maybe they've accepted my trademark. But then when I read it, I was like, oh, like for a quick few seconds, like you cry about it, like 5 seconds, like, oh, no way, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then afterwards, like, yeah, great, this is an opportunity to learn something new. Like when I started getting digging, oh crap, Jeff Bezos is suing me. That's
crazy,
Then
innit?
I
It's
call his
crazy.
lawyers, and they're talking to me, and it's so funny, the conversation. They're like, yo, I'm talking to them like, oh, hello, and they're like, yes, we're Zephram LLC, and we run the Bezos family, and the Bezos family is the owner is Jeffrey Bezos. I was like, oh, who's that?
Man used his government.
I said
Yeah.
Jeffrey,
Yeah,
you know.
like that. And I'm like, oh, who's that? I said, who's that?
You're cheeky, bro. You're cheeky, fam.
You have to be naive because you have to look like you don't know. Who's that? They're like, CEO of Amazon. Actually, he's not. He's like,
Wait, what's Amazon?
Yeah. I was like, oh, what? I was like, the Amazon. You mean what, the one where I get the shopping from?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that excites me, fam. Like that's
100%,
exciting, like,
bro.
You're talking to these.
Yeah.
Like, these guys are up. Like, it doesn't get higher than this, you know.
100%, bro.
You're not just talking about random. So like, yeah, stuff like that's funny, man. Like, or even like when something goes wrong in a business, someone might be talking like, bro, like you see me when I block people on my Snapchat.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I find that
This
funny,
guy's
bro.
block list must be long.
Yeah, I find that funny, bro.
He's
like,
always blocking
like,
people.
I find that funny. It's like, oh, like I just find everything funny. Like you see me, you're my private. Like most of the time, just funny. It's like I don't like to try to be serious, but like really and truly, yeah, you have to because I can't lie if you don't. If you don't
laugh,
laugh,
you'll cry, fam.
Yeah,
Real talk.
yeah,
man.
nah, real talk.
not bad, man.
Like obviously, I know a lot of people like see me as like calm, like I'm calm and everything, like, but like inside, like yo, it's calm. But even then, I'm calm. Like honestly, I'm calm. But it's like flipping, yeah. Like you said, if you don't laugh, you'll cry. So that's why I say like I'm at a point where it's like, people say life is a journey.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't believe it. I think life is a process. So it's at a point where it's like really and truly, it's like, cool, this bad stuff happened. What do? Find a solution. Once you find a solution, it'll get better.
Yeah.
And it's just a circle. It's circle. And it's like, yo, honestly, like, yo, like, you have to enjoy that process or you'll become bored. And I think that's why, and I was reading somewhere, that's why, in my opinion, a lot of like top guys, like Jeff Bezos, for example, I believe he has that kind of mentality, or even Elon Musk, where he's like, Amazon reached a point where it's so high, he's like, yo, I need something else new to excite me again. So what's he gonna do? One of the maddest things ever. I'm gonna create a whole new space company. Like, that's what he's gonna dedicate his next. Like, do you know how mad that is? A space private company. Do you know how mad? And I think it's the same with Elon Musk. Like, do you know how?
He did PayPal first, didn't it?
Yeah, he did PayPal. And obviously, at the beginning in life, you should chase your opportunities.
But bro, do you know what? Yeah, I wanna rebuttal something real quick. Yeah. You said, I thought you said that at the beginning we should be money orientated, innit? I don't agree with that, man.
No, I don't agree with that.
Oh, you don't agree with that? Yeah, you said that.
Yeah, well, you said chasing money and opportunities.
You chase money and opportunities.
Oh, okay. Allow me to elaborate. Allow me to elaborate. In my opinion, because the thing is, a lot of people want to talk about passion, but passion's not gonna pay. Like, passion's not gonna pay you.
Pay the bills,
for the vast majority, honestly, like, bro, like, cool. What I'm saying is that in the beginning, you've got in the beginning. What I'm just trying to say is that in the beginning, if you've got the option between a higher paying job that's going to pay you this much, like 100,000, versus a job that, yeah, you might enjoy more for 20,000, in the beginning, while you're 18, 19, building yourself up, you should be going for that. Why? Because it's better for you to take that job, 100K, 5 years, build that up in the bank account or whatnot, or whatever. Then after 5 years, you can take that money and then invest into what you believe in.
Yeah.
That's what I personally believe, that in the beginning, you should be chasing opportunities. Go to, some people like to go, a lot of people like talking about, I just want to, eventually I want to leave the game and I want to have this quiet life and stuff like that. I would never, and people say I want to jump off social medias, but really and truly at the moment, social media is where it's at. So you should be chasing that. You see in the crypto, that's what I mean by chasing opportunity. It might not be what you want to do, but it's what you have to do, because I'm seeing more longer term vision. You have to build, like, look, Elon Musk, if you asked Elon Musk, is PayPal really what you wanted to do? No, it wasn't. It was always to build space. Jeff Bezos, he had like, he showed newspapers and stuff like that when he was 10 years old, talking about space. That Jeff Bezos even said himself, he only built Amazon to make money.
Vehicle.
Yeah, it was a vehicle. Yes.
Yeah.
Same with Elon Musk. He took the money from PayPal, split it 50-50 between SpaceX and Tesla. Those were his babies. That's what I mean by at the beginning, it's chase money and opportunities. I don't really like saying chase money because obviously it's mental first. Yes, it's mental first. But in order to get to that eventual dream, I believe that you should be doing what's gonna source that. And it's the same with a job. The only reason you get a job is I would never recommend somebody to go, so you want to be an artist? What? One of the hardest, you want to be like these, do you know there's only like 0.1% of people actually become successful artists. I'd rather recommend you to get a job to fund that lifestyle. That's what I mean by chase money.
That's exactly what I'm about to say, bro. Because the thing is, how I see it is this, yeah. You need to get money to fund your lifestyle, yeah. But I'd never ever think you should ever neglect your purpose.
No, never neglect it.
For me, I've got a job right now, but then my purpose is always gonna be there. This is all part of the purpose. I feel if you just chase money, then you lose out the whole focus from. But I feel like money and purpose together to then fund your purpose in the end. That's how it's meant to be. I do agree with that then. I agree with that now.
Yeah, no, of course, you should never have the full focus. Like I tell a lot of people, because a lot of people like to rush. I tell a lot of people, it's like, I believe that you should be working your job, but never ever neglect that thing that you really, really enjoy. Never. And that doesn't mean that you have to be invested in it. It doesn't mean that you have to have money there working. It might just mean that you're just keeping up with the news. Because personally, that's what I believe I was doing. While I was at school and while I was at working a job, I'm always there, reading the book, knowing what's going on. You've got to know so that eventually, when it does get to that point, what does Nipsey Hussle say? When opportunity means practice, like you should always be practicing it. So that once that opportunity arises, trust me, one day.
When opportunity meets preparation.
Yeah, when opportunity meets preparation. One day, that opportunity will arise, and if you don't take advantage, I believe, and I think a lot of people I hear a lot of like old people say it. Everybody in life gets that one opportunity. You get a couple times in life where when you're younger, where you had the opportunity to do X, Y, Z. A lot of people, they missed out on that, in my opinion, and and they regret it later on in life.
We say it all the time, man. Like the most place with the most amount of potential isn't the boardroom. It isn't here right now. Best believe it's a cemetery, bro. Bare dreams there just didn't come to anything because people were just too scared to take. Man.
A lot of dreams.
People were too scared to take it upon themselves to be like, no, let me go for this, man. They were scared, and that's the thing. Like, if you don't do it like now, obviously you could do it when you're 40, 50, 60. But if you don't do it now, then time might go by. You'll be like, raw, like I missed all this time. What was I doing? And that's why it's just best to live and just take the risk now. Obviously, calculate the risks.
Yeah. Yeah,
But then calculate the risk, but then go for it.
Do you not say like it's raw mad? You not say it like that? I know you lot be saying it like that. That's raw mad.
What you rubbing?
Listen, oi.
Do you feel that's kind of like moved into and helped you find your purpose?
Absolutely.
Talk to us.
You're the only person who's ever said that.
Matter of fact, what would you say your purpose is? That's the big question.
That's the main one, bro. That's what we do here, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That's another thing. People are even entitled to life. I believe that everyone thinks they're gonna live to 80.
What?
Honestly, I just feel, I feel like everyone just feels like, oh yeah, I'm gonna live to 80. It's like, but bro, every day you hear people left and right, bro. Bro, you don't know, fam. Bro, you don't know.
That's a clip. Yeah, when I was born, I couldn't breathe in it. So I was on life support for 3 weeks. Life support, yeah. And because of that, I had they put steroids in me. It affected my speech in it, so I spoke really fast. So over the last few years now, I've really worked on my speech. But it's a testimony right now, and now I'm like using my voice to influence people now.
Word.
And people come up to me be like, "Raw, like, I'm loving what you're doing." I'm like, damn, like
That's very interesting. Like people that aren't in relationships are pretty good at giving or
How do you
tend
know
to
I'm
give
not in a
advice.
I'm joking. When I met him in like February, bro. And it's like me and him were just chopping it up like cool, like just casual, like. And he told me like at that point he was like on an M or something or whatever.
Oh, just an M.
Eh?
Just an M.
Just
Yeah,
M,
just an M.
casually.
Yeah, yeah.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, M.
M. Yeah, that's it.
I know I'm saying it
Standard.
casually, yeah. That's a whole other thing I could talk to you about, like my whole circle, like it's just.